In this video, we will talk about fitting a two-peak data, which is almost a Gaussian distribution, but this Gaussian distribution or the data is having two peaks in it. Now, how to fit such a data? Select the data and go to Analysis, Fitting, and then Nonlinear Fit, and open the dialog box. And here I have opened the dialog box and I select the Gaussian fit, and as I select the Gaussian fit, then it fits the preliminary or preview of the fit, and I click one iteration and then another, and the data is fine, so the fit is fine, so I will fit it until it converge. Because if the fit is required only to fit the data and not to fit the two peaks of it, then it is good that I select this one. But if my desire is to fit both the peaks of it, then this one is not acceptable. So what I do, I just go to the dialog box here and I select here inside a Gaussian fit, because I don't have a double Gaussian here. So what I will do, I will just go to the edit function here and I will click the edit function, and then another dialog box will appear, and inside this dialog box I am having this Gaussian fit here. Now what I do means, instead of generating the whole function from the scratch, I can just copy this function. So I will just duplicate this one, and as it is duplicated, now this is copy of Gauss. So we will rename this one. Let's say I rename this one to say physics, and I save it. So it is now on this name, and I right click on this one and I move to, and from the original function let me move it to user defined. So I go to user defined and it has been moved to the user defined function here, say physics. Okay, what I do in this function, that I will create the double Gaussian function here. So these are actually under the user defined category. This is the independent variable, this is the dependent variable, and these are the parameters that are involved. So what I will do, this is the function. Let me do changes to this function, that I will copy this one and I will paste this one here as a plus. So I'm generating another function here, another Gaussian function. So I will change these values to y1, a will change to a1, w will change to w1, and then pi by 2 is fine. And then I come here, x will remain the same, while this will become xc1, and then I will have to change this w1 and so on. So I have actually generated two Gaussian plots as my data is having two peaks. Similarly, I will define these parameters here as well and just paste them and now change them, that y1 is a parameter, xe1 is a parameter, w1 and a1 are the parameters, and now click OK. So I have defined this one. Save changes before closing. Yes, I have changed now the function here. The very first thing, I will have to keep in mind some values here. Let me cancel this one. Okay, where are to be the centers of this? If I go to the plot nonlinear fit and then open dialog, and I select the function which I have designed here, user defined, and then I go to the say physics, and the plot is here. It is not showing it here. Let me do first iteration, and it is giving a message in red that fit didn't converge because the fit is not good. Do it again, and just click fit until converge, and we see that the iteration has run and it is not converging here. The reason is that it is having two Gaussian fits inside. If it was a single, then it was the previous fit. Now it is not giving me actually the two values, the two peaks here. So I will cancel this fit. I will not take this one. And what I will do, I will just find out the centers of these peaks. So the XC1 is around 334, while the second is around 458. So the 334 and this is 331, so around 332 and 3 and 4 this one. So let me note these values: 332, and the next value is actually equal to 458. So this one is 458. I have noted the two values. So now I will click here, just remove this one and go to the fitting bake and fitting, and then the nonlinear fit, and open dialog. And here I go to the user defined functions and then to the say physics, and I just fit this one, and it is here, and fit until converge, and it is finally here. Now I will do some changes here. That okay, let me bring this one a little bit here. So now it will be visible, and I can now go to the nonlinear fit, and here I am having the user defined function. So move it a bit here, and now to the user defined functions, go to say physics, and now my plot is here. I just click this one in order to show it, fit until converge, and it is not giving me the two peaks. So I will go to the parameters, and first I will make it understand that this is the center 1, and this center 1 I want to restrict it at this value, at 332. So the center I will restrict to 332, and then I'm having okay, let's first run this, because whatever value we change here, we will have to run this one. The origin in its memory actually keeps that information. So just run this one, and now it has shifted the peak over there, and I just run and fit until converge, and it has moved the fit there. Then I will go to XC1, means the next center, and the next center I want to keep at the other value, which is 458. So I will give it 458, and now I will fit this, and I can see that it is not affecting it. So the fit is still there. Now I can change this one, that this is having the width which is 233, and the W1 is actually very small. So I can change this value. Let's say this width is 223, so it will be somewhere here, and it is 223. So if I want for this one, then I can select another value, and which will be less than this one, but not very less, like this point, 7 zeros and then 1. So I just fix this value, and I take this value, let's say around 100. So I just iterate this one, and you can see that now it is starting to generate two peaks, and I click until converge, and this is very perfect that it has now designed the two peaks distribution here. Now here I see that the fit is not according to this one, the fit is not good. It is having a room that it can be done. Now even if I remove this one, this restriction from here, if I remove this restriction and I run iteration, then you see improvement is there, and now it is not restricting this one to go to that very small value. So the one that I was telling you, that Origin keeps in its memory that how the fit should be. Now I just change this one. Now it has changed this one to 110, and it is improving the fit. So I just fit until converge, and it has changed like this. So there is a lot of improvement here. Means I can now define some bounds here, the lower bound and the upper bound, as I discussed in the previous video, and I can improve its fitting by looking to its adjusted R-square values. So this is one of the trick that I told you, that you can design your own function. You can define the parameters here, and if it is not going into two peaks, then you can make it go there by restricting the value at first and then releasing that value. So I hope much advanced things can be done in fitting. It will take a little bit time, but it is not that difficult. Thank you for watching.